I really enjoyed it last time I played it last night, and just wanted to continue on with this. Don't know if I'll have as much time tonight as last night, but let's keep going. So, to review, we are on a abandoned ship trying to discover the fate of its entire crew for an insurance company. There's going to be some supernatural things afoot. What we saw seemed to be the end of the story first. We saw that some sort of giant octopus creature attacked the ship, and then a bunch of people died, and there was a mutiny aboard, and it seems like the last few people that survived the mutiny all kind of killed each other. Now what happened, what we were at when we left last was it seemed like some people were trying to get away on a ship. Actually, we know some people did get away on a lifeboat, but it seems like some people were trying to get away on a second lifeboat. So it's all gotten a little complicated. So here's the hanged guy. This guy must be the one that's in the painting. Possibly, or that could be a trick. Well, I guess we'll see. But I do want to go back to that last death first, because I need to remind myself what was going on. Excuse me, I'm still having a little bit of a cough. Where we left off and all that. So, we discovered a leg hanging in the first mate's cabin. And this seems to be pretty early on in the voyage, because this is chapter 3, and all the stuff we saw before was in chapters 8, 9, and 10.
Go back there!
Here.
Pepe!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
Okay, so this guy was shot. Still don't know his identity, but he was shot with a gun by an unknown attacker, because I don't think we know this guy's identity. Just that he's an officer. So yeah, we'll specify he was shot by an officer. And if we... Seems like he wasn't part of the mutiny, because he was yelling, "Give it up." So were they kidnapping the Taiwanese crew, passengers? Hard to say. This is this guy. So yeah, this is one of the passengers, Formosan royalty, which what Googling said was. And this guy got probably a fatal stabbing. The helmsman. We don't know if he actually did get stabbed or not. I guess we'll have to wait and see. See if we can find anything else while we're here. So yeah, this is definitely before, because the other lifeboat's still here. Looks like they were trying to take both lifeboats? That's interesting. I guess this would have been animals they kept aboard for food, huh? I'm definitely gonna have to come back here because if it turns out they got away, I'm gonna have to note down all these people. Anyway. It was after. Oh, there's one more guy here I didn't see. Must have gotten clubbed. Well, I guess we'll see in another memory. But this guy hanging here like this, is that the same as? Sure looks the same as this Justice at Sea painting. So this guy. What? Wow, that's not what I was expecting at all. I was assuming you would go to this portrait. But maybe it's the same guy. Because, yeah, this one doesn't have a match. That's interesting. But he wasn't, like, hung by the neck. He was hung by the waist. And there's blood. So he wasn't hanged. Something to keep in mind. Anyway, so we can now see his hanging. So let's do that. So yeah, this is before, obviously, same chapter.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf,
Oh, I'm
when
an
you
idiot.
are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire.
So this doesn't really matter, but often in firing lines there'll be fake bullets or whatever you call it, because like people will be unwilling to fire if they think they have the shot, so it's like a random thing. But in this case, it seems like, are we to interpret that several of these went around and only one actually hit? If that's the case, Henry Brennan is the one that actually killed him, because that one definitely hit. It looks like the other three went right around. Okay. Something to keep in mind. But yeah, I'm an idiot. They show in the manifest that they're shooting him. I don't know why I was thinking he was hung. Just not really thinking about it, I guess. But yeah, here's the whole crew watching it, and I've got a gut feeling that the people that were out of frame for the artist sketch might be important to that scene. Murder. Yeah, we got at least two names here. So his name is Hok Seng Lao. Hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Was shot with a gun by Brennan. Where's Brennan? Well, he sure has a lot of interactions. And we know from that Lim is the female passenger from Taiwan. And he's accused of the murder of Nuncio Pasqua, but we'll see if he actually did it or not. So, Mr. Wolf would be the one calling out orders, so maybe I can get his name as well here. Banan Lim. Okay. So, is this the guy calling out the order? I'm going to say this guy who's yelling is the guy calling out the order. And so his name would be Mr. Wolf. That's my guess for now. Christian Wolf, a gunner. He's in charge of the guns. Makes sense. And I was thinking about this. I'm just going to try. He was blasted by a cannon with a terrible beast and see if that registers. If it does, I'll set up the other one as well. But yeah, all these people are present, plus a few more that don't appear. That's super interesting. Yeah, his picture is clear, so that's got to be Wolf. Metagaming a little bit there, but I guess we can see a picture of Edward Spratt because he probably is shown sketching this scene. But so we'll return to this. So this would most likely be the person who is killed. Who was his accused. Nuncio Pasqua. Maybe? But this would imply that he died here. That seems unlikely. Well, I guess we'll see.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things.
Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
Nuncio. This officer again. Oh boy. Well, seems to be a glowing seashell? But this is the guy that they accused for the crime. I guess he just got bludgeoned in the head while he was standing guard, took the blame for the crime. Weird. Wait, I gotta look at the transcript and see what he called this guy. Senor Nichols. Okay. Second mate. So he was stabbed? Sure looks like it, but it's really hard to tell. Let's say knifed by Nichols. Let's see what that gets us. Right, so a terrible beast is the one to blame for the cannon. That works. Boy, I've got a lot to go. So I gotta set that other guy to wait, is there only one officer left? I think there's two officers left. What was I doing? Right, I need to go look at the book, find the guy who was shot with a cannon. That was in chapter 8. 9 was escape. 8 was bargain. Doom. The Doom, yeah, that's where it should be. But I don't know his name, so that doesn't help me. Can't trigger anything from looking at this. Thought maybe I could, but okay, well, I think that's all we're going to get from this. I guess that was just a little detour. Maybe if you never spotted the leg hanging out the window, you'd be completely stumped by these 3 deaths. Was that... guess it was Nichols who shot him. So I guess Nichols, after framing that guy, tried to escape, and in the process, shot this guy. That's all I can guess. Huh. I want to go back and look at the full picture here. I want to go back and look at the hangings. What I meant to say. Excuse me. Murder.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
So I thought maybe he was the one tied up there that said it was too late, but no X, so no. But I want to observe this scene more carefully. So here we have the other passengers. No, this guy. We don't know what his deal is. I thought maybe he was a passenger, but he's not on the manifest if he is. He looks like a civilian. So I don't know what to make of these guys. Maybe the lowest members of the crew don't even get uniforms? Is that what's going on here? I mean, there's only one officer left, right? He's got to be the fourth mate. Well, I guess I'll know because it's saying we don't have enough to identify him, but he's got a fancy hat. I don't think the surgeon... I mean, these are technically all considered officers, but I don't think the carpenter or the surgeon or the bosun's mate would have it. So I gotta think, just because these three, Edwards, Martin, there's only 4 mates, right? Captain and 4 mates. 4th mate and 3rd mate have the forward pointing ones, and 1st mate and 2nd mate, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th have the forward pointing. 1st mate and captain have the sideways pointing ones. That makes sense to me. This guy's got to be John Davies, if I've identified the other 3 properly. On the other hand, I could have identified John Davies wrong. So I'm speculating that Martin and John Davies could be mixed up. So I want to go to John Davies, the guy I've identified as John Davies, the 2nd mate. What? Nichols, Davy the fourth mate. Nichols, I know for sure. Yeah, this has to be Martin. I guess we'll leave it alone for now. Worry about it later. There's Wolf. There's this guy. This guy's got a fork. Is this like the chef and the chef's assistant? He's got like an apron on. Oh, hey, it's the artist. It's interesting that he like accurately. I mean, you would think like he doesn't have that great a view, to be honest, because he's sitting down here, but he managed to do like a very good like topside view of this. That's interesting to me. Maybe it's just, you know, the way they designed it, but Nuncio, rip. This guy's whispering in this guy's ear. Nichols. Oh, this guy. Weird. I'm gonna bookmark that because it seems like that might be relevant. Wait, is he covering his mouth or is he whispering? It sure looks like he's whispering. Alright, well, I think that's all we can get from this. Chicken rooster got loose. I don't see anything like anything else happening in the background here that we didn't see in the scene. So I think that was just sort of a detour. The other thing that happened is I think we got access to another deck. We already dealt with this. So yeah, we can go down one more deck. So this will presumably start another chapter. Oof. Weird, they got like little viewing holes. Well, obviously somebody died here. see a bull getting slaughtered?
Take him to the carpentry. Get him wrapped and keep him left right.
Better here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Chuck?
Mind your shoes now.
So vomiting guy is Charlie. He said, "Sir," so he's probably an officer. But let's see what other Charleses there are on the boat. Yeah, that's it. That's Charlie. Supposedly now we can identify this guy, whereas we couldn't before. And this guy. So these gotta be the cook and the assistant cook, right? I think this guy is a midshipman. So question is this guy like the cook? There's a butcher. He could very well be the butcher. I'll have to look at that transcript and see if it sounded like he had an Irish accent or an English accent. Something weird going on here. You got a monkey. See if that's relevant for later. I guess these are the passenger. Take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped, and see to his last rites. So it's definitely not the carpenter, but beyond that. Oh, unless there's two Charleses. There's Charles Minor from France, and there's Charles Hertig from England. I messed that up. I need to go back and look at that scene and listen to accents. Whoops, didn't want to go there. Shoot.
Well?
Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
I guess you're the doctor, huh? I guess you're the surgeon. If he is, you're the guy that survived. Lung disease. And the other guy out in the hall presumably had the same thing.
Эй, наплевать, завязывай. Ты собой следи, Дина.
Sayed? Sayed उठो कुछ पी लो
So this must be Syed. This is Solomon Syed. Let's make sure there's nobody else. Yes, that's Solomon Syed. Who else is here? The guy who got crushed by a beast. And this guy who I haven't made any determinations for. And this guy who I apparently can suddenly identify as well. Are these corpses? Sure looks like it. They're numbered. 55, 56, 57, 58. Are these numbered? 54. X. 51. 53. Interesting. So, if he's like 54 in the manifest, that'll tell me something. Gosh. I don't know what language that is. So again, I want to look at the manifest and look up 54. '54 is Syed. But I've obviously gotten something wrong if this is incorrect. Alright, so going by that, this guy is X. Who could you be? If you're X. Oh, I'm very confused. So right outside of surgery. No, where am I right now? I didn't realize I was midship. I thought I was on another deck. Well, since it's going down in order, these got to be the like lower class crew members. Let me see what I can identify. 58. Won't let me select. Jeez. Look at all these fucking corpses. 39, 40. Everybody fucking died. Consummate gamblers, these guys. Supposedly this guy is identifiable now? This guy is in bunk 51. I guess it would make sense that people that bunked right next to each other would come down with the same illness. This guy is X. I don't know what to make of that. He could be 10, but shouldn't he be like numbered next to the rest of them? That's weird. 54, 51, 53. You should be 52. What's your deal? Are you 52? Did you get out of your bunk? $55, $56, $58. So yeah. 55 through 58 are already dead. $58, $38, $41, $40, $39. Ugh. I gotta write this down. I have a feeling this is going to help me figure something out in the long run, but I gotta do this first. One moment, please. So, this is chapter 2, A Bitter Cold. Yeah. Alive in 2. Dead in 2. So, 39, 40, 38, and 59. 37. 42. These are too light to read. 36. 38. 39. Saw these already. So 53 is alive. 51 is alive. X is alive. It's weird. 54 dies. I already checked these right. 58. 56. 55, 56. 57, 58. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Gosh, okay. 53, 51, 54. He should be 52, but that X is making me suspicious. Check those, check those. 47 is alive. Can we presume that these three are these three bunks? I'm not sure we can. Got 36. I'm just making sure I got all of them. Oh boy, okay. Stop your cheating, worry about yourself. Those gotta be the people playing cards. Is that Russian? So, who is dead? 36, 37, 38. 3 of the top men. 4 of the top men. 5, 42. 3 is still alive because he gets ripped apart later. Jeez, there's only a couple of top men left. What the heck happened? And then 54 through 59. No, because this guy gets knifed way later, Henry Brennan. Where did I see 56? Those numbers might not actually matter. Wait, are these people alive just sleeping? That's totally gonna throw me off. Sleeping into. All right. So, I guess that makes sense then. I need the map. These should all be lower than midshipmen. So if I assume like these are top men. So yeah, you three have to match to these three. So who is 47? Right? 47? Yeah. 47 is a Russian guy named Alexei Toporov. I wonder if it's these three, 2 Russians and an English guy. I don't think I'm ready to make that guess yet. So if I go back to his entry, "22 others present." Gosh. Supposedly I can figure out who this is, but it's a 3 triangular, so I'm not going to worry about it. This is a 2 triangular. So if he is 53, like if he got out of his bunk and went to check on his buddy, from India, I'm just going to mark that for now and see what happens. All 3 are playing. What was the dialogue here? Let me look at it one more time. Stop your cheating, worry about yourself. I don't think I can figure out who is who here. 47. What if I make you 47, just for kicks? No, this guy doesn't look Russian. I'm not going to make any just random guesses here. So that's those 2 deaths. What else can I find down here? So this is where the passengers were living. Okay. Here's the storage. check all these rooms. Didn't he say take him to the carpenters? I guess he was taking them down the stairs to here. So that's how I can get out to the outside here. Keep that in mind. I guess that's so the carpenter can fix holes in the ship whenever they need it. Looks like 3 holes in the wall there. I checked in here, didn't I? Wait, what room was this? This was the ship surgeon's room? Yeah, surgery. Still a lot of supplies in here. Guess they never found this poor bastard. Bastards. I guess it's just one set of leg bones. Oh, 7:35. This is going to be tricky. This is right before the octopus attack.
Secure the hold.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Oh! Giant spider! There's the gunner. I wonder if that's the gunner's mate. Chapter 7. 6. Well, he was spiked by a terrible beast, I guess. They make for the lazarette. Where is the lazarette? At the very bottom of the hold. Yeah, I recognize this is from where, I guess where that seashell is? Because it was in like one of these side rooms. Or like one of these rooms in the bosun's store, possibly. Or possibly it was in the cargo. But anyway, they were making for the bottom of the ship. Supposedly this guy is identifiable? Are we to assume he was a carpenter because he was on the outside? Sorry, Henry Evans is the guy who sent us on the mission in the first place. And we know that he is alive in London, so let's correct that. The bosun and the gunner have similar hats. I wonder if that's like a mate's hat. Did he have any, like, equipment on him? I can't zoom in when I'm in this discovery phase. I need to go back to this, see if I can see any more details. Sorry.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Or did he get accidentally skewered by somebody firing from over there? Ah, I gotta get over there to see. To me, it looks like that skull spider monster skewered him. Charge of weapons and military procedures on the ship. That's the gunner. I'm gonna guess this is the gunner's mate, because he's handing out equipment from the gunner's store. Or was it Martin? Ugh. I'll have to go back to his death and check. But I'll check at another different time. I'm more curious about this. Supposedly identifiable. It's either Carpenter or the Carpenter's mates? William Smith or Marcus Gibbs? Supposedly identifiable, but I don't know why. Now, then, let's see this guy. $6.35 and now $6.30.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
What? This seems like it happened afterwards. So I'm going to say he was... spiked by a terrible beast. So it seems like it died, but then they threw water on it and it jumped back up? What? Yeah, it definitely got bigger. What are they defending against? I'm so confused. So I guess they set it aflame, it shrunk, and when they threw water on it, it got right back up? Was spiked? Or would you say more that he was burned to death? Oh, I'm so confused. Let me see them in order, and maybe it'll make more sense.
We're no use!
But you guys got clawed for sure. Other people... This guy threw the lantern, set it ablaze. Is he all wet, or is he a rider? What's going on? Yeah, it sure looks like he's intentionally up there, doesn't it? Or it didn't expand. There's a second one coming down the stairs. He was clawed by a terrible beast, as was he. I can't tell anything from that. Yeah, they were both present for that. Jeez.
Stay back! It's already done to the neck.
Hey! Come on, boss! No, get there! Hey! Cat!
So the guy who died yelled, "Hey, catch!" and threw an axe this way while he was being shot at by the sea beasts. Looks like this guy got it too. Ugh, what a mess. So we can presume that he had a boss. If I can identify that guy. Oh! This might be Nick. Well, this guy was definitely speared. This guy was sent flying. I guess I don't have much to say about this. These were all the guys that were out on watch, I guess? He was speared by a beast? Is it a foreign enemy or a terrible beast? If I say this is Nicholas, Whoops. By a beast. Just leave that for now. Well, it looks more like it came out of the guy, the rider, not the monster. Holy shit! This guy got struck by lightning. So are these all topmen? Oh, struck by hooves, tail, or wing. I gotta keep that in mind. I feel like I didn't get as much out of that as I should have. So, let's go through here. This guy was electrocuted. Came flying down. Next. At 6:30. That's 6:05. So, first this guy got electrocuted up there and fell down. Then this guy. Who was on the ropes, I believe.
What is it?
I'm gonna say an enemy. So Nick got speared. Everybody who was pulling the rope just dropped it. This guy fell. So I didn't get a chapter mark, did I? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's a part I'm missing. On the cargo deck. Guess I gotta go further down somehow. Okay, so this guy got stabbed. They came down here, and where is the guy? I thought it was like here. No, sorry, it's here. Through the axe that way. Oh. This must have gotten unlocked at some point. I didn't even notice. Really? Is that the artist? Is this the Frenchman? Where is my Frenchman? Are you the cook? No, I don't like that. Was crushed by a beast. Oh geez, I'm setting off an entirely different... Jeez Louise. Oh boy. To be honest, folks, I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed. I'm having trouble keeping this all straight in my head.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
Dane.
How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Oh boy. This guy had a brother. Two people with the same last name. I see two Peters, Nathan and Samuel. I guess it's Nathan or Samuel. So we know he's a seaman. See the Pursar? He's got the books. How many people tried to run away from this goddamn ship? So he was clubbed. So yeah, we just didn't have the first 2 pages of the Doom until now. And I somehow didn't even notice. But then was clubbed by a seaman. And he's a Dane. So who died by ropes? I gotta see where else this guy is present and see who died by rope. But he's a Dane. From Denmark. I think that's the only Denmark resident on here, which would make him Lars Lind. So he is, I think, black. So there's only one seaman who's from Africa, and I'm guessing he's a seaman because he's interacting with a bunch of the other seamen. So it's like a status thing. Let's leave it at that. Okay. And this guy is one of 2 brothers. But I need to, once it lets me, I need to go back and look at all of Lars's things and see where someone died by rope. Yeah, it is a club. Okay. Did I miss anything in the dialogue there? I wonder if you can identify this guy. I want to go back and listen to this guy's accent, see if he has one. The guy saying, "No, don't." Oh boy. Well, we saw him getting on a ship, but who knows what happened after that. I want to listen to this dialogue.
Let me on.
Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
What? That was an accident. The robes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't!
So he sounded English. Yeah, the Peters brothers are from England, so it's got to be one of them. So just out of curiosity, if I plug in either of the two brothers, is this going to make 3? I'm just going to put one of the brothers in just to see what that gets me. Ah! I keep scrolling away. So I'm guessing it's that chapter 3 that I need to go back to. So this guy, I'm thinking is Lars Lind. So I need to go back to chapter 3, murder. He was shot by Henry Brennan. He was killed by Nichols. So this has to be Nichols. Okay, yeah. There's that. Then here's where I need to start. Part 2 of murder. He was here. He was also here. This is the one I need to look at. This is the one that's in the first mate's cabin. Okay. Oh, this is getting very complicated, folks. First mate's cabin should be over on the far end here.
On your toes.
Go back there!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on
So if
us.
that's Nichols, shot by Nichols. Okay. But where is the Dane? I don't see anything here that could be got your brother killed. It looks like he just got I mean, there was a rope around his leg, but I mean, I'll just try it. I don't think it'll work. Samuel Peters or Nathan Peters. No, I don't feel comfortable. So Murder Part 2, Murder Part 3, Soldiers of the Sea, one, two, three, four, five. Seven memories. One, two, three, four, five, six. That's weird. Seven. Okay, so if it's not in the murder, it's got to be in the Wonders of the Sea. So let's look at parts 1, 2, and 3 of this and see if we can spot him. I'm guessing he's part of that crew there. So let's go to part 2. I'll be down on the main deck.
What is it?
So here he is. Did any of these guys get caught on the rope? So that's the brother. See if any. Go to the next memory and see if any of these guys got spiked, I guess, or caught on a rope. If I can get up on deck in this seat.
What's going on?
Stay back! It's already going to the neck.
Hey, come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat!
Can I go past you? I told you the ropes. Well, this guy didn't die here, he just passed out. Supposedly this guy is present, but where is he? Here he is. Is anyone dying because of ropes? So who is this guy? He has a boss. But that's not enough to figure anything out, apparently. He was here. I told you the ropes. He didn't trip on any rope. I guess it applies to something I haven't seen yet? On the cargo deck, there's a part of the soldiers of the sea I haven't seen. Okay. But if he threw that axe and hit somebody else, that's certainly not the brother. But I don't know how this guy died. I do. So yeah, the axe didn't hit him. This guy threw an axe. This guy got spiked. Right? I didn't write this down. He got spiked by a terrible beast. I guess? Anyway. I want to continue forward and finish up this set of memories, and then I'll call it a night. Because I need to sleep on this, figure out what's going on, because I'm missing something. So, I want to go back to part 4. It'll be in the middle on the Oglop deck.
We're no use!
Several people from India. What nationality am I thinking of? I don't know. So yeah, that axe just fell down, whatever happened. Else happened there. Oh, is this the brother? Seems unlikely. They're not the same nationality, so I doubt it. Okay. So these guys were all getting just their asses kicked by this thing. It seems like these spines come off the pilots. But yeah, these two got clawed by a beast. That's true enough. I don't see anything with ropes. The bosun was running in with a gun. The gunner was handing out guns. Where's the exits? He was opening the door to go further down. Huh. So that was 4. Part 5. Would be this one, right? So they managed to kill this one. It looks like he leapt on top of it. So these aren't in order. I want to go back to Clawed by a Terrible Beast just to compare.
We're no use! Work quick!
Where's Charles Minor? I'm so confused. This one, he's throwing the lantern, and it's in the middle. And this guy's crawling off to die.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
What? I jumped from one death to the other? So this one definitely happened. He died later, but he got speared before. Oh, that's confusing. Is that the Pursar's office? Yeah, that's gotta be the Pursar. So, I don't see where Minor was before that. He should be somewhere in this scene if he dies here. I'm so very, very confused.
Where's no use?
He's here, supposedly, but where? Okay, he's the one throwing the lantern. So how did he end up skewered on top of the damn thing? That's so confusing. But if I go to the one where he's skewered on the wall, this one's dead. Oh wait, I'm not in a dream. Death. Whatever. Oh, I'm so mixed up. So yeah, if I go to the one where he's skewered on the wall.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
So it seems like one of them died over here, and the second one died over here. That's so confusing. Can I go around and see that guy? So he got spiked. He walked over there. This guy got thrown a gun. Yeah, he was headed this way. So then what the hell? Was there a third one that showed up? Oh, I'm so confused. Can I access him from like this side? Or something so that I can see better? So I can't go down another floor, but question is, so this is the scene he was looking in on. Let me see what I can see. I'm very confused, to be frank. Almost looks like he got shot. I think he got shot. Or what? It's that guy. That guy's shot. But who's that guy? There's already 2 corpses there. They've already killed that one. I can only assume a 3rd one came in. So if I go back and look, who was that standing there? Almost done for the night, folks. This ran way later than I expected it to. Just got so interested. So who was where in yours?
I've got you.
Damn, it's all blocked off.
Don't move. I'll get you down.
It's neither of these two. Alright, well, I can only hope that since I can't zoom in on that guy, I can either go back one, or I'm going to go do the last one. Go down another deck. Right? See what I can see down here.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
The hell? Oh boy. Completely different chapter. Era Darar. Looks like it's Swedish. Oh no, don't dive even deeper. Okay, this is where I gotta leave it tonight, folks. I'm just so brain mush. I can't deal with another one. So that's where we're gonna leave it tonight. Come back another night, fresh mind, figure this out.